Yeah, I remember you saying. Shoulders, chest, upper body really tall. And just get your lower leg a little more under yourself, like karate stance, like this, like as if somebody, you just sprung from outer space and landed on your horse. Exactly, so your legs are underneath you, like that. Exactly, right up, there's the center of your hip, so there should be the center of your heel, okay? And then from that basic support, you're going to stretch really, really tall, really lift it right through your foot. Push against that finger. Exactly, so those are those core muscles that we really want, okay? Good, and then you are gorgeous. What a yummy boy. Exactly, so this is nice and secure here, and this is really, you're really thinking of this right hip connecting up to this right, through your right hand, to the right hand rib. It doesn't even do that much. That's it right here through here. Until you feel him really come through, really chew into this right range, and that's really the wind of our table. Okay, and pop your left brain through. But the moment he sticks on that left brain, and that's going to put gravel in your engine all the way through, drop it. And reconnect and really activate. And that can happen within 1 second. Okay, so the moment you feel him starting to kind of seize up because that left brain got integrated, release the left brain, bring him through here again, okay, and then wait for another window of opportunity to bring that left side through. Okay, so again, yeah, you're really quite well. Drop again into that. And then one thing that we get to show him is he can actually flex left without squeezing up. And then it flex right. Okay, he has an automatic response. Left side there. Yeah. Yeah. His body sometimes up and you realize you do it and you're totally free, you're happy. Okay, so we're going to stick you in canter. So it's going to feel awkward being in that strong counter flexion and canter possibly. Is the volume okay?
The volume's great.
Okay. So drop his head down. Up. Good. Really soft, quiet. Good. Yeah. Find to let it again. Bring your thighs down and back, your thighs and your heels. This is the problem when your core starts to get really good, then I have to start thinking like you.
Oh, it's good because I still got time to jump the feet.
Bring it through. For that circle, keep the right rein. Good circle. When he has that big circle, but don't do it on the left rein. Yes. Yes, super cutie. Now tug a little bit on that left rein and then drop it. Now drop it. Yes, you see what I'm saying? But keep that right rein really firm and use that right rein to turn. Use the right rein to the next rein. Use the right leg. Drop the neck down on that right rein. Yes. Now quick to the left rein. Beautiful. Do this. Yes, he's coming through the back. Head him on the left side. Head him. Don't get greedy about that left rein. Get greedy about the right rein. Outside rein. That was too much left rein. Outside rein. Keep it with the hand, right? Head him on the left side. Don't pull that left rein. Don't pull the left rein. Let go of the left rein.
I've just lost my
earpiece.
earpiece. It's so hard for me to let go of that thing because
You're doing great.
I'm left hand.
I know, you're doing great.
And it's so like,
You're doing super.
my left hand, it wants to
I
take
know,
over.
but you're doing fabulous. And it feels awkward at first, and then it'll be second nature, and it'll be the most natural thing in a very short amount of time. So I would be freaking out and screaming and leaping out of my skin if I didn't think you were doing a very good job with this. So far, so good. Just to review. That feel. So hold this rein. So you're him and I'm you. And I'm going to take this right rein and I'm going to take it and I'm going to suckle it as much as I need to feel him release down on it. Okay, so if I just hold it for a second, so he might, it just might be this. Like this is ideal. In a perfect world, yes. And if he's kind of not listening to me, he's a little strong, I might have to do this to get to that release. And if he's really a bull, then I might have to do this to get to that right rein release. And push really hard through it, okay? But once I get to that release, this rein goes, okay, this one goes, I'm going to pop that flexion through while you're supple. Wiggle, and so this rein is a connecting rein, and this rein is a suppling rein. Okay? So connect, come down, but now supple and be loose. So this rein, when I supple here, it's a little bit of a, not a jerk. He never feels the rein snap, but it's like a wiggle, loosen, let go aid. Okay? This rein is the same, come through, connect onto this and stretch down to this aid. Okay. See the difference? Yeah. Subtle, but it's quite different. So he's down on this rein, and then you're going to create a little bit of space on this rein without abandoning it. Yeah, still there for him to come through this rein quickly and lightly. Okay. Realizing that the moment you start touching this rein, there's a good likelihood he's going to put the brakes on. Okay. So you have to accelerate in anticipation of that. Okay. So get more momentum. It's kind of like you know you're going to slow down with that corner coming. Yeah. It's the turn is going to slow down or a circle. Yeah. So accelerate to compensate for that. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Good boy. Very nice. And some, I mean, he's not an extreme pace, but for extreme pace horses, you would have to actually be cantering around to the left, flexed like this. Okay? If you have a horse who's really, 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 really hollow, okay? Yeah, you'd have to be doing something like this to try to get them on that right rein while you're cantering left. And then as soon as you feel them drop down and stretch onto this right rein, like let's see here, like that, that would be your immediate cue to go there and get it straight. Okay? But you actually, and I know we talked about where do you ride a horse of this size and this type in terms of his longitudinal balance. What you wanted to do is he's got to soften his neck. So we've actually got to soften his neck down a little bit. And it'll feel like you're pointing him down towards the forehand. But meanwhile, with your legs and your seat and your halflets, you're thinking about his wither being pushed up over his croup. Yeah. So you want the wither to feel like you're pushing it over the croup, but you want this neck to drop down a bit right now so that you're getting past the braciness. Right. You're lowering this top line low enough that this bracing bit here releases. Yeah. And then you can get that lesson. Okay? Yeah. Removing the obstacles that are blocking him in his own body. Okay. Let's do that again. So don't be afraid of really tugging on that right rein to really get his awareness. And then when he comes through, be really quick about, hey, moving over into the new bend. So right flexion, just at the walk here, go down the rail. Get that right side really through. Make him drop his neck down and connect into that right rein. Do a shoulder in right. Pretend that you're going right and that the left side, the wall is on the left side. Get that right side through as if you're on the right rein. See how he's bobbing his head up and down? He's not really walking through his back. He's not really accepting that rein. Yeah, better. And now bring the left flexion through. Now flex the left and see if you can bring that left flexion through. Very good, Kevin. Did you feel it come through?
Yeah.
Same thing again, down the next long side. Right side. How is it? Does he accept it? Give it a tug. Yep. Reward if it's good. And if he's relaxed and stretching down in the right rein, then and only then you bring that left side through. That's your window of opportunity. If he pops up and comes up away from the right rein, he's already braced, and the left rein will not come through. Good. Now try the left. Yeah. There's the left side available. Make sure you drop it. Drop it. If you take it, you drop it. The rein, of course, wants to grab, you drop very quickly. Okay? It's like a keto. You don't want to let your opponent seize you. Okay? He wants to get on you and lean on you on the left side. And you got to get out of there quickly. Get in, adjust, get out. Get in, adjust and put in the flexion and then release and get out of it really quickly. When you're ready, trot. And then canter. You're doing great on your right rein. Super. And it will feel awkward. Yeah, you will feel like you can't steer, but bear with it. Hang in there. Oh boy. So down the next long side. Get the right side through. Get the right side through. Then bring through the left side. Super, Judy. Remember, just moments, right? Moments on the left. Moments. If his neck comes up and he gets defensive, drop the left rein. Focus only on the right. When he relaxes over the back on the outside rein. When he relaxes, tug on that right rein until he relaxes. There. Now flex up quickly. Quick on the left. Yes, cut him. You feel that? That's what I'm talking about. See how it isn't blocking at all? Quick. Drop it quickly though. Tug, drop. Tug, drop. Yes. And what you want. You've got to have a ton of drive on my legs. Because most of it go. Is it fading?
It's out.
Oh, it fell in it. I'll just take it off. We don't need to have interruptions. You got a couple little moments there.
I did. Yeah, I just need constant reminding about the stupid left rein and hanging on. Because it's so automatic, it's like, you know, you go, well, I guess like this left side, you don't realize you're doing it.
And the two of you, have a nice sort of consensus stabilizing each other on it. But the problem is it puts a huge brake on it too. It stops him. So you have a very strong distance to use that left rein.
Yeah.
When you start to use it and hold on to it too long, and you're not like an aikido master, like getting in with a karate chop and getting out before you can grab you like a boa constrictor. Can you get out?
Yeah.
Flex left, let go. And then little by little, he realizes he can't flex left. But if you allow yourself to get stuck and mired into his liberated carpet, he'll just and he'll stop it.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's just give that side a break for a second, because we did a lot of very good left leg canter, and the energy and the mojo and all of that is fantastic. Just remember though, if you are wanting to get more left bend, you have to have that much more jump behind in the canter to support it. Okay? And remember, just run through your personal inventory. Just run, stretch your upper body, chest, shoulders, long, exactly. Project yourself forward into the future of how you will be looking at 3 St. George in your tails and your top hat. Think of where and how you want to be a year from now with him. Exactly. And then watch the head nodding business. If the head is bobbing up and down, he's not through his back. Exactly. Take the time to ensure that he's over his back. That was a big subject last night in our conversation. Quiet and over his back. And if he starts to take that too low, look up, sit up, and ride him uphill more with some little upward forward half pulse. Exactly. Exactly. Just being aware of his trends. Is he trending down? Is he trending bending up. It's beautiful. Right there is perfect. Take that into the trot. Well done. And so going this way, you're going to be getting off that left rein frequently, even though it's on the outside. So right rein connection, right leg on. Good. Ooh la la, tray chic, huh? Aren't they gorgeous? No joke. Really good. How is your left rein? Are you treading lightly on it?
Yes.
Very, very lightly?
Every night.
Excellent. Give it for a second. Let me see. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, good. Excellent. Okay. We're going to take that down the rail. We're going to canter in the corner. And it's going to be hard not to want to haul on the left rein. Right leg, right flexion, right rein. And work with the right rein, connect on the right rein, and be very, very, very light on the left. And just talk to the other rider. Let her know which way you guys are going to go. Heads up. So Judy, you need to go left and left. So Judy, yeah, just go. So sometimes when somebody's on a 20-meter circle, sometimes you just go around the outside of them. But other times, they're not going to make that assumption. So that's going to be, you'll have to communicate with them. So you can say left to left, or you can say outside, or what have you. But both riders are really concentrating on their lesson. So you can be sure there's a good likelihood that they're not aware of what can happen. Super. When you're ready, transition to canter. Maybe just, yeah, okay, super. Come on the circle once. Don't stop though. So if you have a failed attempt, I want you to gun the engines actually. Flex right, flex right, flex right. Keep trotting, keep trotting, keep trotting. Yeah, okay. So have a little gallop because of that. Okay, yeah. Good. And go straight ahead and communicate with the other riders down there, okay? Her name's Jessie. Let her know. Say, I'm coming through. Talk to the other riders. That's right. Like Braveheart. Yeah, right. Good, Judy. Go for it. You've got to pet his neck on the left side. Don't stop though. Yeah, pet his neck on the left side and bend him right. Okay, but don't stop because if we walk here, we will have strongly reinforced that. So flex him right, and go like a bat out of hell. Come on, bend right. Where's my right bend? Go for it. Attack. Don't stop. Go. Go, go. Attack. Yeah, big chairs up. Well done. Say, coming through, guys. Coming through. Go for it. Pat his neck on the left side. Good. Pat his neck. Keep going. Bend him right. Bend him right and pet his neck, Judy. Pat his neck on the left side. There. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. You're good. Exactly. Just keep doing it. Go as fast as you can and pet him on the left side. Woo! Pat him on the left side. Pat him. Good. Coming through. Bend him right. Pat him on the left side. Good, Judy. You're good. Legs on. Let's go. Let's go. Bend him. Pat him. Pat him. Pat him. Pat him. Good. And bend right. And now come in a circle and accelerate. Good job. You are actually letting go of the left rein. Right bend. Pat him. You are good. You are good. Look at you. Wow. Now start to add your left rein very carefully. Very carefully. Yes. And go straight ahead. You are good. Give the left rein. Give the left rein. Right rein. Bend to right. Whenever that neck starts to come up and you start to sweat to you, drop it. Very good. Pat it straight ahead. Oh. You guys have a potty break there. Yep. Pet. Pet the left side of his neck. Yep. Very good. You see, all it takes is that little petting and it relaxes. Super. Straight ahead. Flex him right, pet left. Super. Pat him. Drop that neck down. Flex him right. Get him to chew down on the right rein. That's what we're doing this for. Coming through. Right bend. Right leg. Yep. Left petting. Left right bend. Left pet. Left pet. He's defensive. Yes. Yes. There's your horse. There's your horse. Very good. Circle and gently to trot through the right bend. Through the right bend. No kidding. That was some kind of riding. Awesome. Good work. You guys are a match made in heaven together. A match made in heaven. Look at this happy boy. He's like, Mommy's riding. Wow. Super duper. So you see how sensitive he is? He is so sensitive that if you so much as touch that left rein, he defends against it and blocks right away. So you have to redefine. He's not a big lug. He's actually extremely sensitive. You know, you are literally having to drop the, I'm having you pet him because I want to force you to drop that left rein.
Right.
Okay, and you could see how if you kept dropping it over and over, he would start to relax, he would start to come down. You would even be able to steer him back to the rail if he drifted in, just with your legs, and see how sensitive is that, while you're hurtling along at a mad pace. Okay, so he's actually very sensitive, so long as you're not riding him on his defensive side. You're supporting him on his other side, but if you start riding him on his defensive side, he's like a clamshell. He'll just lock his shell against you. So you've got to keep him out of his shell, like keep that clamshell open the whole time. As much as possible, okay? Now, when you do get into that situation where he shuts it, he blocks you out, you're getting out of it very quickly. So I'm very happy with that as well. Whereas before, it was a long, protracted ordeal when he shut down, right? You know, so now it's just like, oh, well, it's a momentary thing, and then you guys are off and running again. So the predominant majority of the time, he's in front of you, he's really moving, he's really through. So now you're on to things that are more subtle. Okay, so before we were just like, God, can we get this horse in front of our leg? Can we get some like basic responses through? Now I'm talking about evenness in the contact, getting the connection, establishing a hollow rein. So we're starting to do some much more technical stuff, and you have the wherewithal and the ability to do it. So I wouldn't know, because I haven't worked with you that many times. I don't know what you're capable of doing, but I'm throwing at you something very technical here, and you're doing it quite effectively. So it's wonderful, because it means that you have what you need to be able to ride this horse.
Well, the other thing I love is this leg position, because I find that my legs don't go like this, which I
You're not
hate.
falling into his little hollow spot. Yeah, that's good. And you have a decent saddle, so it should be supporting you into this good seat position. So really feel that if you're sitting in the deepest point of the saddle and you're not allowing your thighs to get pushed over this thigh roll, that should be putting you in a pretty nice anchored spot.
Yeah, it does feel anchored. It feels a lot more powerful.
Great. Well, give him a nice walk break, because power is definitely what you guys have in spades. Super duper duper. So as far as forward energy goes, you got it. Okay, you don't need to have more than that. Just to give you a perspective, that's very...
It feels like he's got the stamina as well. That he would, that he can do it quite nicely 2 days in a row.
And the balance too. He's got the balance. Like, he's reliable making his way. He still steers. He doesn't all of a sudden just turn into a complete, unsteerable barge. He's proving himself to be actually pretty rideable. And you are really going. So you're not faking it. You're really getting him moving. He's really covering ground. He's really getting up in front of you, and it's really, really good for him.
But that's what I mean, that it feels like mentally he's made a change and decided that he wants to be on board, which is a great feeling.
Amazing. And it's amazing because I remember when we were talking about it before, it was you had actually just kind of like been ready to let go of it even. You conveyed to me, we might not be right for one another, and I might not ever ride this horse, but I love him, so I'm going to just keep trying my best. And, and it's amazing how in such a short amount of time, how he's come around. And
I think we were just both feeling very
frustrated.
Very stuck. And it's amazing what motivation will do.
And having some tools and having some pathways. Really, really good. So that's in a nutshell what needs to happen in the canter. So as far as where do you go from here with that canter? So in each direction you need to connect on the right rein. In each direction you delicately integrate the left rein in the form of a subtle little tiny half vaults that are applied very deftly, that are
immediately released on the other side and that are always supported with a highly activated hind leg. Yeah?
Yeah.
And that over the course of the next month, you'll be able to use and integrate and involve that left rein more and more until it's fairly normal. Okay?
Yeah.
Provided that you're very systematic about always activating him onto his hollow right rein.
Yes.
Okay? If you start to move into your familiar habit of supporting each other on the left rein, then it will little by little work less and less and be less and less effective. So if you start finding that you're less and less effective, that's what's happened.
Okay.
That in the process of integrating the left rein, you've integrated the left rein too much and abandoned the right rein too much.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
So you have to go back and like really force yourself. How much stroking, like how much giving of the left rein do you need in order to get him on that right rein? So that the left rein, when it's used, it works properly and it doesn't shut the whole thing down. Right now, it's dangerous to use the left rein because he shuts down when you work with it.
Right.
Now, so I want you to be able to do this. I want you to be able to do circles. I want you to be able to, when that's going really well, you're going to practice spiraling in, spiraling out, which is going to be steering, leg steering.
Yeah.
And then lots of transitions, canter trot, working that piece through as well. Okay, so that's how you can really challenge yourself with that canter. Okay? In each direction. And then if that's all, if you guys are just brilliant and all of that is really easy for you, then the next thing would be to throw in 12-meter circles or voltes.
Okay.
Okay, that would be sort of the next step towards challenging balance, challenging collection, being able to challenge the forward energy. Like if he can still sustain that on a 12-meter volte, you're really almost there, basically.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Now, we'll just go ahead and start looking at the trot work. And then I'll, from there, get some ideas. But based off of what I'm seeing now, I'm of a mind that we will probably want to be incorporating more lateral suppling work into what you're doing in order to help hasten this process of making him more even and available, and also to strengthen that sacro-lumbar area.
Right.
Okay? So when you're ready, pick up the reins. And why don't we go, yeah, we'll go this way again. This is good. So right away, just go straight and flex him right until he drops down. Using your legs to steer him straight. So think of all four legs as if he's got skis on all four legs and they have to thread through the right ring of his bit. Very good, very straight. And then when he's dropped down and he's good, you can bring that left rein through. When you're ready, into a nice rising, good for you, Judy. That was nice. Get your body back in your stance position. You've fallen into chair seat. Get your legs back underneath you. Yes, exactly. Stand up in the stirrups and get your thighs back under you. And then lower into the saddle so that you're on 3 points, your 2 seat bones and your crotch. Don't fall back onto your tailbone, Judy. You have to be like a tripod in the saddle. With your thighs down and underneath you, down and back and under you. When you're ready, into trot. That's better. That's a much more athletic position, okay? The chair seat just kind of puts you into sort of the passenger mode. Here you can be way more proactive. So rising trot and straight ahead. And put some good cheer into your trot. Shoulder blades together, chest lifted. Get a nice song in your head with a nice, sprightly, bright rhythm. Again, this is the training scale. See how we took a walk break? So guess what? We're back on the training scale again. We're doing our rhythm, regularity, is he relaxed, is he connected? We're going through all of these pieces again. Right side. People aren't aware that that's what we're doing, but right. Watch that left rein. That was, if you take that left rein, do it with a huge amount of awareness. Yeah, I'm not saying don't take it, but recognize your windows of opportunity and use it as a momentary flexion, like a chiropractic adjustment. Not something that he can lean on or seize up on. Center line, leg yield right. This poor lady on the gray horse is going to have a challenge. Doesn't know what hit her. She might find the arenas outside looking really good. Yeah. Center line, Judy, and a leg yield to the right. Very good. And watch your left rein. It's not about the left rein. Steer with your outside rein, your outside leg. Exactly. And now leg yield right. Over, 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 and make it snappy. Tuck, 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 tuck. Tap him with a whip. And the left rein, you get in and you get out momentarily. And again, more crossing. Make him sharper off your left leg. But don't worry about the left rein. And again, come down the center line again. Right rein. Yeah, pet him on the left side. Whenever that happens, you've got to pet him on the left side. I know it's against your instincts to do that. Down the center line, left side soft. Turn, use your right rein to turn. Yes, and leg yield. This time make his left hind cross. Make him, tap him with the whip. Make that left hind do something. Come on. But keep that right rein, Judy. Make that left hind snappier. Again, center line. Good. Sideways, Judy. Over. Go. More sideways. More sideways. More sideways. That's it. And again, same thing. Center line, outside rein, turn your body. Yes, and sideways. Make that left hind work now. Over. Half halt on the right rein and say not more forward, more sideways. Sideways. Down the next long side. Shoulder 4. See what happens now. Good. Good. Shoulder 4 left. Aha. Aha. Pet him on the left side. Look at you. Look at you, Judy. Shorten your reins a little bit more because he's starting to say, oh, I'm kind of tired. Can I go down? And again, shoulder in left in rising trot. Shoulder in left. Give me a little more angle now. Up a hill. Wow. Little more angle. Good. One more time. You're good. Good. I like him in that frame. Shoulder in left. Good. Now, flex the left rein through and then let go of it. Flex the left rein through. Touch his jaw, wiggle his jaw, and then pet him. Flex him left, wiggle that left rein through. Wiggle it through, wiggle it through. Come on more. Take it through. Adjust him. There. Now give him and pet him. You've got to actually loosen his jaw. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wiggle that left rein, but get those hind legs hot. Hot tamales. A little bit more angle. Little more angle. Angle. Good. Now left jaw through. Pat him. Left jaw through. Through on the left rein. Tug it through. Tug it through. Come on. Wiggle. Jiggle. Move it. There. Now pat him. There. See how that left ear released? Did he drop that left ear?
Yeah.
Pat him and walk. Take a walk break again. Good work. You guys are hard-working couple. And just walk. Take a break. He doesn't want to stop. You don't want to stop now that you're going.
But it's so easy once we get going.
And that's when you want to stop. That's when you want to stop. So when you don't want to stop is when you stop. And when you do want to stop is when you don't.
Another Cohen riddle. We were talking about dressage riddles last night. Okay, so a couple of the horse dressage riddles. If you want your horse straight, you need to bend them. You have to bend them to make them straight. You have to straighten them in order to make them bend, so that the bend is correct, right? And you need collection in your extensions, and you need extension in your collections. Those qualities, those dynamic counterbalancing qualities. Okay, and then here, another example. When you want to keep going, that's when you stop. You show him, you are good.
Yeah.
That's all you need. Just walk away from John, just like that was looming right over his head.
It's hard because you feel, my God, it went through so much to get all this momentum and energy going. We finally got this breakthrough, and now is my opportunity. No, that's where you reward.
Yeah.
That's where and you must do this because he's going through this huge renaissance of generosity.
Yeah.
So if you don't strongly encourage that and make it extremely worth his while, this window of opportunity could close on you again.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So you have to make this hugely worth his while. Thus all the treats, thus all the walk breaks.
Yeah.
His effort has to be recognized. Okay? So, and you're a hard worker, so just make sure when you're working on your own, and he's put you through a lot to get it, that you don't start getting grasping. Where you're grasping after what you want, you say, now I've got it, now I'm going to consolidate it, now I'm not going to let it go. And that's a mistake so many dressage riders make.
Yeah.
They say, I finally got it and I'm not letting it go.
Yeah.
And if you look in the warm-up arena, there's a lot of that going on in the arena, and it's not a pretty picture.
Yeah.
So you get it, you let it go. This is very Buddhist. You get it, you let it go. You get it, you let it go. Until eventually the getting it and creating it is no big deal at all. And therefore you're not going to grasp and hold and try to cling to it.
Yeah.
It's the clinging and the riding that shuts the horses down.
Okay.
Yeah. Good. So let him walk, and he's going to do the same thing the other way. And if you guys do the same thing the other way, you're just done. Like, you just have to get off.
Okay.
Okay? I mean, sometimes that happens. I mean, I had one lesson where I had to trailer all the way to Paso Robles from LA. It was a 4-hour ride and trailer. I got there and I did like 10 minutes and he said, get off, you're done. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Nope, that was perfect. But that sends the strongest signal of all to your horse. Like you can be sure that when I led him back to the trailer, he was all inflated and he was like, wow, I'm just such hot stuff. That was, they figure it out. They know.
Yeah.
Good boy. And, there's so many other times where you're really digging in the dirt that when you are flying high like this and you're just on this roll, you have to, less is more, be very careful not to start taking too much. Yeah, it's looking very loose. Yeah.
If you say heading to the left or to the right, why do you say on the left or right?
Very critical, very good question. So in his case, he's not even, so he's stronger on the left rein than the right rein. So what we need to do is we need to get Judy to try to establish a connection on the right rein and to let go of this left rein, because both he and Judy want to lean on the left rein. So I'm forcing her to only have the right rein to establish a connection understanding on the right rein. And the only way I can get her to let go of that left rein that they both want to lean on is to give her something to do, stroke the horse's neck. So I'm giving the left hand a job to do because the brain is fixated on holding on the left. So now the left brain gets something else to do, while then this retarded right side starts to have to do something, because it's like having to write with your left hand when you want to, you know what I mean? I'm switching the pencil on her.
Because it was the last minute when she
so that the other automatic reflexes start to ride on the right side. But that's a very good question, and it's very important. It makes a world of difference. But you could see how when she was stroking him on the left side, how we little by little start to relax and settle into it, and then he looked
But
quite
it was
normal.
not the stroking that did it, it was
The
letting
connecting
go.
on, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's what it's
Very
for.
interesting.
Yeah. It's called bait and switch.
Yeah. That's one of the subtleties.
Yeah. Oh, I know. There's a lot going on that a lot of people don't know. Oh, you're such a good boy. Okay, so just shrug your shoulders again. Stand up in the stirrups and pull your thighs back and under you. Roll the flesh of your thigh back from your thigh bone. Like, look at me for a sec. Literally go like this and pull the flesh back from your thigh bone. And then when you roll your leg forward, you can feel the flat of the inside leg and not the rounded muscle of the thigh. And then push the heel down and back underneath your hip as if you are in karate class. In this. Low center of gravity, ready for anything. Right toe can point towards his mouth. Good, and stretch your upper body tall. Let your shoulder blades fall down and together. Beautiful. Just creating an elegant silhouette, and it's just practice, you know, it's just mindfulness, awareness, body awareness. Pet him, he's getting all light in his loafers here. Good boy. Nice. And now, right flexion, really relaxed. Yeah, and pet his neck on the left side, but bend right. And when you pet him, try not to lean forward. Just your arm can drop and you can pet him, because I don't want your center of gravity to in any way throw him off, because he's very sensitive. He feels a shift and he stops right away. So you don't want to move, but just that left hand can go like this and you can scratch him a little bit and flex him right more. Yeah, there you go, like that. Like, don't be too wimpy on that right rein. Take that right rein and be bold with that. Yes, pet him. And then when he's really through on that right rein like that, then you can take the left rein and just straighten him up and even him up. But don't lighten the right rein when you do that, Judy. Do you know what I mean?
I think so.
That's very important. Take the right rein boldly. Straighten him then with the left, but hold the right rein when you do that. Now drop the left rein and pet him. There, you see what I'm saying? Like that. You got it?
Yeah.
So in order to take the left rein, you don't start letting go of the right rein is what I'm trying to say. When you're ready into trot, but keep that right rein boldly, snugly. And look up and go, rising trot, straight ahead. And you're going to get his mojo back going again. You're going to stoke the fires. Throw the coal. What are those locomotives? A coal locomotive or the steam engine, right? Shovel the coal into the steam engine. He looks like a locomotive. Exactly.
I can't hear that.
Oh, I said shovel the coal into your locomotive engine.
Okay.
And John said turn on the afterburners. Good. Make way for the queen. Chest lifted, shoulders back, chin up, looking up. Shoulders back, sit up. There. Bravo. Yes. And if your right elbow is starting to stick out, Judy, shorten your right rein. If your elbow is starting to get funky, your rein is not the right length. Shoulder in. Right leg, right bend, right angle. Push that right hind under, center line, and leg gilt left. Get that right hind crossing over the left hind. That's it. Yeah, that's it. I just want you to think, chop, 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 chop. Come on, make that right line. Turn center line, center line, center line. Good job. Soften that left hand. Go, 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 go. Look down. Right line under, right line under, right line under. Shove that. In right direction. More sideways. He's capable of better. Turn. And look. Sideways. Sideways. Don't let it over. Don't let it over.
Great. Go for it. Kick him. Diagonal. Right hand steady. Yes. There you go. There. Keep that right hand steady. Steady. Don't move the left leg. Good. Now bend left. Now bend left. Bend left. Got on. Now drop it. Drop it. Straight ahead. Bend right. More across. Bend right. Bend right. Bend right. Move right. Go straight to the left. Don't do anything with the left. Circle around me. I want you to be really comfortable being able to turn left and right bend. Turn left and right bend. You got it. Get that right side to the remember you want to stretch down in the right leg. Get him to stretch there. All the way down. He's got to get down and stay down. There. Now bend to the left. But he's got to stay down on the right leg when you do this. Circle left. Keep him squatting. Yes. He's got to stay down on the right leg. Yes. There you are. Now here. Now get both legs. I try on. There you go. There's the left side. Okay? There. That's what that left side should feel like. Does that feel more buttery? Good. Okay, and then walk. We have a lot of work. Really forward. Congratulations. Thank you.
It just feels like a different, it just feels so much power. And willing power, you know, like, no.
Press